Okay, so Sheridan Junior High, I am hanging out at the high school today and we're going through a couple of things with your song. First of all, I want you to watch the video where I talk about 2/2 time, okay? And then I'm going to show you a couple things on your music that I want you to look at and be aware of. For this part of the video, I'm going to talk about singing, okay? Because that's what we're in here to do. So you are looking at the PDF right now. My high schoolers have found that it's some of them are putting the PDF on their phone or their tablet and then listening to the practice track with the computer, and that's working really well for them. Other kids are just doing it right off the computer, and they're not having any problems at all. So during these times, we got to kind of see what works and what doesn't work, and try different things, what works for you, because I think each individual is going to be different. Okay? So when we're talking about singing this song, I want you to, we're going to talk about voiced consonants. First of all, what is a consonant? A consonant is anything that is not A, E, I, O, or U. Those are vowels, right? So all the other letters in the alphabet are consonants. And we have river. We come to the V sound, and V is actually a voiced consonant, meaning you can put a pitch on it and sing it. So river. And so when you sing river, I want you to have that V sound come out. Don't go river rushing. Actually, spend some attention to that consonant. River. The next word you have is rushing. Well, SH is not voiced. It's called a non-voiced consonant sound, okay? Shh, you can't make it be on pitch. Okay? Now, what's cool about the word rushing in this song is it's like an onomatopoeia. It is giving a quality to the word rushing, because when we think of rivers in the streams, they go shh, right? So adding that to this song adds some meaning to what the river's doing, right? So if we sing, river rushing down the mountain side, right? So river rushing. Notice I said down with a D sound, D, okay? Because sometimes when we sing Ds, they come out like Ts, okay? So we wouldn't want to go rushing down the mountain. We want to go rushing down, d, a big D sound. So listen to that part again. River rushing down the mountain side. I played the wrong note. Mountain, you have a big M, and N, you have that diphthong, au, meaning there's two vowel sounds to one vowelish area, okay? Mountain side. And some of you may be worried about that interval. An interval is a space between two notes. So you have the pitch 10 up here and the pitch side that's down here. Okay, so let's look at that interval. 10 side. Sing that with me. 10 side. Just go ooh, ooh. Okay. For some of you, it might feel a little different. If you're going through changing voice, that might be really, really difficult. You might have to sing one in a lighter tone or like your head voice, and then maybe side is hard to sing in a head voice. I don't know. Or it might be super simple. So if it's super simple for you, go with that. Okay. So otherwise, keep working on this and see how it fits in your voice. All right. So without me being able to help you one-on-one, this is about as best as I can do, is give you some suggestions. Okay. So let's look at that phrase now. River rushing down the mountain side, river racing with the breeze. Good. You got breeze. All of those sounds are in that word breeze. And it's super important that we put them all in there so that our audience can understand what we're saying. okay? And breeze, enjoy the z, because it's a voiced consonant. Z, 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 z. You can put a pitch to it, say. All right, the next thing that happens in our song here is we have what's called an octave jump. We are moving from a middle C to this C, okay? Lead me through. And some of you might go, oh, that's too high. It's not too high. You can do it. Okay. If you're one of my baritone singers, your octave is lead me through. Okay. So an octave is all the notes of the scale. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So we're going to go from low do to high do. Or, okay. Lead me, and use lead me through. Take the TH, the through, and throw it out there. Through. Okay, an object in motion stays in motion. That's physics. And so you have to start that higher note with something. And it's going to be started with the breath because we're singing. So you're actually going to go through, through, okay? And your voice might do what my voice is doing. I'm not super warmed up this morning, so I've got through, all these weird little things that are happening. Just give it a go. Just go for it. We don't always have to sound perfect. We're not always going to sing everything absolutely beautiful, but we have to play with our voices to learn how to use our voices, okay? So here's the next part. That lead me through. Sing it with me. Lead me through the forest and the trees. 17. And so on trees, you have a crescendo, you get louder, and a decrescendo where you get softer. 17. Here it is. River rolling on a rocky bed. And that's on a rocky bed. The more you get to know me, you'll know that I sometimes sing the words wrong. River running round the bend. So you see how important that N is, because at measure 18 you sing bed, and then on measure 20 you sing bend. Those are two very, very different things. And so we need to make sure we say bed and then bend. All right, so here's 17. River rolling on a rocky bed, river running round the bend. And that nd comes at the very, very end. So you have bend, bend. I'm looking at my little picture on the corner so I can see if I've got my hand in the camera. It's so fun teaching like this. Sometimes it's very difficult. Here we go. At 21, we get that octave jump again. Okay. Use some support. So, for example, I couldn't just go, lead me to a choir in his hand. I mean, I could, but it's not a very pretty sound, right? It's really airy. I don't have any support. I'm all hunkered down. Okay. So this time it's like you're holding a heavy book in your hand, okay? And you have your arms extended, and it takes ab control to hold those books out there, right? Well, that's you're using your core to sing, believe it or not. It's a little bit like PE, but not quite. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some support. So I have to have some hookup, some connection, some feeling that I am strong to sing through this next part. So we have at 21, take me to a quiet journey's end. Now, did you hear my voice got a little softer as I got to end and held it out, right? And it wasn't like, I could sing it really loud. I'll try it. Take me to a quiet journey's end. Okay, that works for me, but I know how to place it in my voice so that I can sing the right note and get the right pitch and make that happen. Okay, if I'm going to sing a little softer, I have to rearrange all those things. So, take me to a quiet journey's end. And you'll see I have this, my hand going up like this because I am thinking I'm raising my soft palate. For me to hit C so that it sounds nice and that note on end is a C, I need to do some modification inside the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. Okay? Notice I did not go, take me to a quiet journey's end. No, I moved my mouth, okay? And when I get to quiet journeys, and feels like it's coming off of my back molars and it's very forward in my nasal cavity, in my mask. This is called your mask, right? Because if you had a mask, this is where you'd wear it, right? And it's very buzzy up there, okay? So, so you have to know where to place that. Now, that is my trouble spot. Okay? I know that because I've had years of voice lessons. You might have a different treble spot. Okay? And what's really, really fabulous and great and frustrating is your treble spot right now is going to be different next year. It might be different 3 weeks from now. It could be different in 4 years. The thing is that you are changing and growing every day. And even though you're like, well, I'm getting taller or whatever, but your vocal cords are also changing and growing, okay? And sometimes they don't quite keep up together, right? And that's why younger singers tend to have a little breathier tone. And it's just an age thing. You just need to get a little bit older. Don't try to modify things to take away that breath because sometimes if that's done too much, it can cause a lot of damage to your vocal cords and to your voice for the whole rest of your life. All right? So you have to have a really good voice teacher to know how to do that and someone who really specializes in children. Okay, like someone I can think of in our community, I would trust Stephanie Zukowski. She would be able to help you work through that and not damage your voice in the process. All right? Okay, so then we get to this chorus, and I'm not going to spend, I think I've given you a lot of things to do here, but I just kind of wanted to work with you because I can't work with you one-on-one and it's so frustrating. I'm going to call this part the chorus, okay? This very syncopated section. River, run me to the ocean. River, take me to the sea. River, show me to a distant shore. River, run, set my spirit free. Okay? That's just talking in the rhythm. And lots of times, if we have a difficult rhythm in choir, we rap it. I rap stuff all the time. So I talk it just like I just did with that pulse, that tempo in the background. Okay, so let's sing it. We come in on beat 2. Remember, we're in 2/2 time. So 1. River, run me to the ocean. River, take me to the sea. River, show me to a distant shore. River, run, set my spirit free. Okay, now here's something else I can tell you that's either going to frustrate you, help you, or something. When I sing set my spirit free on the word, there's that C again, right? And the word is free, E vowel. Up here at 22, 23, it was end. That's a different vowel sound, E and E. So I have to place each of those differently when I sing. Okay? So I might be able to sing free with a little bit more closed here, but inside it's in a little different spot. Okay. So like my soft palate's that soft fleshy thing on the roof of your mouth. Like if you touch it, it'll make you gag. You have your epiglottis that hangs down, the hangy down thing. And then you have your hard palate, which is right behind your top teeth. That's your hard palate. It's the hard part of your jaw. And then if you move your tongue back from right behind your top teeth, it gets soft and kind of fleshy. That's your soft palate. And believe it or not, that thing moves. Okay. So we can raise it up and put it down. Okay. If we raise our soft palate, it closes off our nasal cavities. And then we sing with less nasality in our voice. So if I wanted to talk like this, my soft palate's really low. Okay. But if I wanted to talk like an opera singer, you'll notice sometimes your eyebrows tend to raise sometimes too when you raise your soft palate. It's like you're seeing a baby puppy, okay? Or you get a present. All of those things raise this up. And when that raises up, your nasal cavities are here. It closes off that nasal passage, and then you're not getting this note. So for example, if I sang this with my soft palate low, um, it would sound like river run, set my spirit free. Now it's really simple to sing like that, but it's not really pretty. Also, you get a lot of power behind that. You get a lot of projection. So what you want to be able to do is use the power of your nasal cavities for the projection, but to sing it in a tone that's more desirable to the ear. So hopefully we have set my spirit free. Okay. If I was going to sing that like an opera singer and just be like really super open and have this all open, it would be set my spirit free. I don't really like that either. Okay. So everything in music, it's like the Three Little Bears. Okay. So Goldilocks says, this porridge is too soft, or this porridge is too hot. This porridge is too cold. This one's just right. So that's what it's like in singing. Okay, you might be, this one's too nasal. This one's too dark. This one's just right. And so what you're going to be working on the whole rest of your life, if you sing, is to try to find the just right sound for every consonant, every vowel. You sing vowels, every vowel at every pitch in your vocal range. So it's not an easy task, but that's why people take years and years of singing lessons. And it's really, really fun, like when you're good at something. So if you find success at something, celebrate it. Okay? So hopefully that's a little bit of a voice lesson from me. Hopefully it's a little bit more interesting than just practicing on your own. All right. Best of luck to you guys. I wish we could be together, but I know we're not. All right. Best of luck.